So Papa's Hotdoggeria. But this time, I'm not alone. Guess who's back?
Feces.
Exactly, Mr. Feces Man is here.
I'm Bobbsy Bobbison's second lieutenant brother.
So I just unlocked a customer called Kahuna, and he looks like a Sun and Moon character.
I was going to say second nipple, but I mean, do you really have a second nipple, or do you just call it your right and left? Do you have a first and second? I mean, if you rank them first and second, don't they get jealous?
Nipples get jealous, do they?
Well, I mean, yeah, but you wouldn't want to be second of anything if there's only two of you, would you? I mean...
No, because then you'd be last.
Exactly. So, I mean, coming second in a race full of loads of people, that's cool, but coming second in a race against you and your washing machine, then, like, you know...
You know, I race my washing machine regularly. So, earlier I managed to 100% GTA San Andreas.
Oh, I saw that. Did you get the, oh, what's it called? King of San Andreas?
That you don't need to get that to get 100%.
Oh, what do you even do to get the King of San Andreas? I never really did that.
You have to, like, kill, like, millions of people. It's the criminal rating thing.
Around killing people.
Pretty much. It takes ages. I've never got it myself.
I mean, I 100%, I remember 100% completed it before. I've 100%, the other day I 100% completed GTA 5 actually, because it's really easy to do that. All you have to do is do all the activities that Franklin needs to do. You don't even have to do it with the other two characters.
It's a good thing you don't have to get gold on every mission, though.
I was so fucking, I'd have been so mad if you did. Could you imagine that?
I hate the accuracy thing.
Yeah, like I'm not too. It's not really accuracy, but I like to role play when I play Grand Theft Auto. I like to actually, you know, play it as if I'm there.
Wait, you do that too?
Yeah, I
Yeah, whenever I play a game, I'm like, okay, this is me doing this.
Exactly. I mean, that's the only way I can enjoy games. Like when I play Fallout or Skyrim, I like to believe that I am that character.
I thought I was the only person who did that. Jeez.
Nah, I do it. Rose, you know, Rosie, she does it all the time as well. That's why I get along so well with her.
Huh.
We're always like, if she goes on Skyrim, I go on Fallout, and we're both like role playing and shit. It's quite fun.
That's like the story of basically everything. Because like, from all the games I've played, my character is like the strongest thing ever. Because like, not only am I the most wanted person in the world because of Most Wanted, like no Need for Speed, right? But think about all the stuff, all the mishaps on GTA and Streets of Rage and yeah, and defeating entropy and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, like, the thing I like to roleplay, so I don't like it when one of the mission objects is to fucking run 10 kilometers sideways while shooting or something. Like,
why is that? What the Epsilon mission? The Epsilon mission, you have to run like 100,000 feet in the desert or something. It's really dumb.
Yeah, what?
And I actually did that.
The one where you go to, you know, the one you go with Beverly and you go and film the sex tape thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, take a dip in the pool. Why would I do that? Like, I've got
Yeah, like you're just running around, you jump in the pool. It's like, great job. It sounds like a hidden achievement, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Swim in every pool in the state.
I absolutely fucking hate hidden achievements. You go for 100% like achievement thing, and it's just like, yeah, well, you know, the last 4. Guess what? We're not gonna fucking tell you.
I don't know which game it is, but you get an achievement for pausing the game once. Like, really? Like, it's genuinely a thing. I remember there's actually, I think...
so intuitive that they have to have an achievement for you to use it.
I think it's Lollipop Chainsaw. You get a achievement for looking under a skirt or something.
Oh my God, that game. What was that game?
I have no idea. It's actually,
With a head or something.
they recently, released a new Papa's game, like earlier today, called Papa's Scooperia.
Oh, you were telling me about it on Facebook, weren't you?
That was ages ago.
Yeah, I remember you announcing it. Did you announce it as a new series when it came out or something, or is it just like a surprise?
It's not even... You can't make them bad on purpose, so...
Oh, that sounds boring.
It kind of is.
Do not touch the ice cream when it's not on the scoop.
You will not... Don't move burgers on the grill during training. That's just like a running joke. Don't move burgers on the grill during training. I forgot. I used the flying.
Oh, sorry, you go.
I used the flying cars cheat on San Andreas. I was doing the chucky mission. I took off. I was like, "Whoa, God!"
Oh my god, yes.
It happened because I moved the burger on the grill during training.
You ever, what I used to love to do in San Andreas, I used to put the flying cars cheat on and drive really high and then just drop, turn it off like really high and jump out of a parachute and leave like 4 of your homies inside the car. And just fall.
I love how once I did that and I got stuck in somebody's backyard with a car. I was like, God damn it! Of all the places, if you actually go with your homie into your safe house and call him as you enter, if you enter the house and CJ does like a homie call, like he's like, home, he's over here.
He's like glitched, he's just kind of
Yeah.
there, like,
Yeah, and you can walk through him.
Oh, did I tell you about my glitch?
Which one?
On San Andreas when I modded it.
My rank is Drink Doctor. I think you did. It was like the homie glitch or something.
It won't let me send it to you over like Facebook and that. I'll find a way to send it to you, but I filmed it. Right, for some reason, if you turn on high definition pedestrians, I nearly said pedophiles.
What?
High definition pedophiles. High definition pedestrians on. With the, I think it was the texture pack that I installed. It was like an EMB, so it did lighting. If you turned that on, every time you looked behind you, and he appeared in cutscenes as well, there was just a homie just stood there, a green homie just stood there like hovering, and he'd like move his hands and stuff, you know, when they're doing their idle animations.
Yeah.
But like he followed your camera, so if you moved your camera up, he'd like hover up into the air and hover down, and he just kind of, and like people could walk through him and stuff.
That was like super creepy.
Every time you look
Ghost
behind
homie.
you, he'd be there. You'd be driving, he'd just be there.
It reminds me of
Flying for the sky and so just be there.
It reminds me of this glitch I did on a bully. It was hilarious. Like, I was doing that mission for Edna where you have to go and get all of her stuff, right? And she's getting expired meat, like, because of course she is. So you give it to her, and I pressed the insult button at the same time. So it was like, he shoved it into her chest and it was like, you better use that quick. The clerk says it expires at midnight. You're ugly. It was just like, the clerk says it's by midnight. You're ugly. I think it's the way he said it. One of Jimmy's insults is "Yo, mama," like that's it.
Yo, mama. They didn't even finish it.
I like it. Isn't it hard to believe that it's been over a year since we've been doing this?
I know, it's been crazy. I've just like, I don't know, I've just been fucking busy. Like, I'm pretty sure my computer broke at one point. I built a new one. Obviously, I got with Rosie and I've spent quite a bit of time with her. And I would have been on yesterday, but like I couldn't get a lift back because I was meant to be going out for a bit and getting a lift back. And the guy who was meant to be giving me a lift back had like 4 pints and was like, "Nah, I'm not driving." So I was like, "Oh, great, thanks." Although I did win like 12 fucking games of pool in a row, that was fun.
I have a interesting college story that I haven't actually told yet.
Oh, go on.
So there was this guy in our class who was not there from the beginning, but he was called, I don't actually remember his name, but he was basically, he made a habit out of disagreeing with literally everybody. Just like all the time. And there was this girl in our class with dwarfism, right? And she was obviously like really nice to everybody. So, like, obviously she was very nice to everybody. I managed to make friends with her. And then this one day, I don't remember why, but I was absent from school. Or college even. I came back the next day and this girl told me that guy had started picking on her for no reason. The one day I wasn't there. And then, like, believe it or not, that guy, on the day I came back, was absent and he never returned. Like, what?
Like, poisoned him or something.
Like, where did he go? Like, it's kind of surprising. Like, the one day I'm away, he starts acting up and then when I come back, he's vanished. He never came back either. It's weird. I don't know how that...
2 evil agents, like, jumped when he was walking.
Yeah. Before evil even became a thing.
Yeah, like, they came back in time just to do that.
Like, evil have always been there, I've just never realised.
They've got a TARDIS, right?
Yeah, they have. Well, I have. Like, it's my TARDIS, but, like, it's purple inside. Actually, I think I said... Did I show you that? When I edited the TARDIS to be purple inside?
Yeah, you put it on Facebook, didn't
It was really good.
you? Yeah, it was.
Do you remember that story I did where it was just haha major look? That's all it was. And I fooled like 6 people.
Yeah, that was good.
They're like, oh, actually, there's a story. God damn it!
Do you know what's really depressing?
Hmm?
There's probably never going to be another Pleated Jeans edit, is there? Because of the new site.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I still do website edits about like evil and stuff.
How many of those have you done now? Actually?
Like 3,913 or something. they've all got something to do with like evil in the dimension and stuff.
Yeah.
And all I do is like I edit the old school website. It's good. It's a good thing it's not permanent, isn't it?
Imagine if it actually did. How funny would it be if it actually worked?
Yeah, the one I did the other day where I was just ripping into it. It's just all the swear words.
Like the head teacher's like, oh, for fuck's sake, they've done it again.
Fuckity do that. And they're like, who is this Ashley guy?
Are you playing the game now then?
Yeah.
Can you cast your screen on Discord?
I don't know. Because remember when we tried it and it started lagging the game like a lot?
Yeah, it shouldn't do anymore because I think they fixed it. There was like a thing that messed it up with Discord.
I just don't want to risk it, you know? Like, you know Taco Mia, right?
Yeah.
There's like 3 episodes where it's just a picture of chicken on screen for like the entire video. Wow. You know the website edit thing, right? Do you remember when you did it at school? And I think what was it, like My Maths or whatever, said explore my anus with a stick.
It was bite size.
This guy, wait, is this guy Hulk Hogan? Well, let me tell you something, brother. I have the Hulkster's mustache, brother. You know what? I saw this really funny image earlier. It said the Hulkster after 15 minutes after being reinstated by WWE, and he was playing NWO, but he'd only put the first line, so like put NI. Like I'm sure you know where I'm going with that.
No, I might play. Do you know what I've been playing loads of recently?
What?
GTA 4. Because I 100% Grand Theft Auto 5, and I was like, oh, so now what do I do? So I was like,
I've been playing a lot of Most Wanted 2005. It's so good.
but you know, I saw a few pictures of that. But you know, GTA 4.
Yeah.
Going back to it, I actually kind of like it more than 5.
I don't like the driving physics. The car looks like it's going to tip over all the time.
Oh, I've got,
The brakes
I've got
don't
used
work.
to that now.
The bikes weren't very. The bikes were really hard to drive, but they were alright
I
on.
don't like driving the bikes.
On the Lust and Damned, they've actually fixed that, I believe.
Oh yeah.
My favourite of all of them.
You're driving the Harleys, isn't it? The Harleys are.
My rank is Drink Doctor. I think my favourite one of all the GTA 4s. Yeah, that probably exists. Like, it's wait, yeah, the best of GTA 4 was probably the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Oh yeah, with all this, the crazy weapons you could get, like that explosive shotgun.
Yeah, the APC, when they brought it back on GTA 5 as just a regular tank, I was like, damn it. When he said shakery, it reminded me of that time you grabbed Josh's ear and shook him like, evil spirits, be gone!
I can't even remember why I did that.
You know, something I realised about GTA 5, why is every single vehicle online weaponized now? Like, they all have rockets on them, it's totally new concept, guys.
Do you know, I don't even play.
Didn't they bring the...
5 online.
They brought the Russell back, didn't they?
They might. I don't know.
And there's like... The APC is a normal tank, so it's boring.
Yeah, I literally played like.
There's a jetpack, I'm pretty sure, as well. With, well, rockets on it.
I played like. What,
Flying DeLorean.
5, 10 hours of GTA Online, and that was about 2 years ago, and then I just didn't like it. I thought it was boring.
I used to play it online with you know, and ever since what happened with Charles, I haven't been online like ever. So, like, I still play it on PS4 every now and again on the invite-only sessions because they used to do a stream series of them because you were on one of the episodes once. You were in chat for like 5 minutes.
I'd probably like go on GTA 5 Online just to play the missions. I'll do it privately.
We played Rooftop Rumble a million times. Like, how do you accidentally kill somebody with a jet? Like, come on. Yeah, do you remember the one I used to refer to as Traitor from primary school, right?
Yeah.
I have another story of him. Well, he was actually the first person who ever came over to my house and we watched The Simpsons, and it was that episode where Bart goes to that concert, and Skinner's like, wait, now we need to find the exact date, and there's a rapper, and he's got a keychain on that says Thursday the 20th. Well, that kind of became a meme, and like every Thursday the 20th, I go on Facebook and Twitter and post a picture of him and put yo yo yo, like the rapper from the episode.
How many times have you posted that then?
Quite a few times. I should get a bot to do that. I remember that there's this YouTuber I watch called Patters, right? And on Twitter for like a long time, every day at 6:04 p.m. he would post "Oh boy 6:04," and like one day he posted it at 6:05, and then he stopped doing it. Kind of reminds me of that story you told where
Can you remember that story where
yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
over and over again until the one time I accidentally killed 8.
Yeah, because like you died, and then I had to I killed 7 people every day, and then one day I accidentally killed 8, and then I killed myself or something like that. Where did you get that from?
I don't know, I used to make loads of weird, I still do.
It's funny because I just finished that race, wouldn't I? And I was in like immense pain. You were like, "Don't worry, man, we'll do this." Do you remember when we had to do that? Remember when we had that changing room, right? And Pete was in there and started throwing wet socks at us, and we started throwing them back, and he got us into trouble for it. What a weasel!
You started that again, didn't you?
I think so. Do you remember when Carlton used to go to somebody, right? Like if he was talking about me, he'd go to you and go, "Hey, you know that Ashley kid? You're Ashley kid, yeah."
Oh yeah. He wouldn't actually be talking about you, but he'd do it just because he just say really loudly.
Sometimes he'd be cool, and sometimes he'd be a right pain in the neck.
Yeah, I still like see. Do you know? I was actually talking about Josh Bingley earlier. I was actually out with him, Tom Scriven, and last night. We go out quite often. Like, but to be fair, we were out with school stories, but I can tell you a few like, funny stories from like. Oh my god, a lot about Jason.
Because Jason, isn't it? Why is Jason just does the silliest things though? He's like a walking story machine.
About the time. I don't think I did. But okay, he was at college. He kind of got his things mixed up because right, what he'd do is he'd skip lunch at college, and then he'd be hungry, so he'd buy like a bag of Haribos or something instead of like a steak bake or something from Greg's, which is right next to the spa. And but he'd buy this Haribo, and he'd sit on the back of the bus eating this massive bag of Haribos, like proper chomping. And we'd all be sat at the back of the bus, like me, Aiden, Connor, Josh, Jason, a few other mates.
I used to do that at school.
College. Yeah, and like everyone would be like, "Oh, get a sweet, Jason," because mates normally share the sweets. But Jason would be like, "No, I didn't have any lunch because I'm hungry, so you're not having it." We'd be like, "You're hungry, so you."
That's why.
Haribos instead of a sandwich.
It reminds me of that time you told me he bought that dehydrating drink when he was supposedly thirsty.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to go on to. I didn't know if I told you that or not.
Yeah, you did.
Basically, 2 bottles of cider, like refreshing. It's nice to drink. It's better than drinking like beer or spirits because it's actually refreshing. And so any sensible person would have spent £6 for 2 bottles of cider because it was a good offer. Or at least like £2, at least like £3 something for 1 bottle of cider. But Jason goes in and spends £4.25 on a single shot of Jaeger, like literally about 100 milliliters of it, not even that, of Jaeger, that he pretty much like finished in 1 sip, which would have dehydrated him even more because it was a spirit. And when he came through with that, me and Josh kind of looked at him a bit weird. And we was like, "So why have you bought that?" And he went, "Because I'm fucking thirsty." I'm thirsty.
What goes through his mind?
I don't know.
Like one day, I'm pretty sure I've made this joke already, but like on GTA Online, he used to play with us every now and again, and he would, like this one time he crashed his plane into my apartment building, claiming he didn't see it. Like really? And like we just keep making jokes about that.
I didn't see that giant building.
Yeah, it's the 3 Alta Street one. It's pretty hard to miss. Why do I get the feeling that Jason's the kind that invites the strippers over to his apartment, like 3 of them?
That's a fun story. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you on the stream, but I'll be able to tell you it like because you just kind of hit a nail on the what is it? Hit the nail on the head right there, and I'll tell you why after the stream. Yeah, he's an odd one, isn't he, Jason?
If you told that story, it'll be Mikey triggers everyone again and again.
It'd be Mikey triggers Jason.
Remember when Jason used to get annoyed by that voice? This voice really annoys Jason.
Oh yeah, when Charles used to do his.
Or when we would do the Balamori thing when you wiggle your fingers around, like. I actually saw this really funny clip of Mock the Week, and I think it was Mock the Week, and he was like, "It's things are really hotting up in Balamori. Archie's been radicalised." There was a lot of funny stuff. That's the only one I remember at the moment.
That's the guy in the pink castle.
Yeah.
Why do I remember that?
Veggie dog. Okay, this veggie dog actually looks like mouldy. I think this sausage is mouldy. Oh my god, that looks awful.
Do that again.
I think this cookie's mouldy. That one was you.
Get out of the area.
The cookie one was you, and mine was I'd better leave the area.
Can you remember for that solid month that the dinner ladies finally decided that they'd had enough of us shitty little students, and decided that any bag that was left, even remotely near the fire exit, would be taken in and confiscated. Can you remember?
Why did they do that?
I don't know. But what was funny was for a month after they'd enforced that rule, Jason didn't figure this out for ages. We'd let Jason go into the lunch first, and then we'd always move his bag from inside the cage to in front of the exit.
You thought somebody nicked it.
The dinner ladies would take it in, so that he'd come out thinking that he'd put it in his shelter. And the dinner ladies would come out, just saw his bag, and we'll take that.
Just like a bag. Remember when everybody would shove Danny in the cage and just shut the door,
Yeah.
or throw his bag over the fence?
Jason must have thought that the dinner ladies hated him or something.
Just you watch. I'm gonna get my revenge on all of you.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
We were laughing about it for a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah. It just wasn't threatening, it was just funny.
It's just even remotely threatening. It's like if I went up to like a boxer and was like, "I'm gonna beat you."
You hear about that guy that broke into a proper heavyweight bodybuilding champion's house? Of all the houses he could have broken into, he broke into this famous heavy weightlifting champion's house.
That actually reminds me. There was this news about wrestling last year, right? This guy broke into a house and got beaten up by the owner because the owner just so happened to be Braun Strowman, didn't it? The guy's 6'8", 300 pounds. He can run really fast.
Jeez.
If you look up Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman from last year, he runs around the ring at Mach speed. It's amazing.
This guy that broke in, do you know what happened to him?
Did he get killed?
He got both of his legs broken, one of his arms broken, and I think he broke his wrist on his other hand. And the heavyweight lifting champion didn't get charged at all.
You shouldn't get charged if you fight a robber.
It was in America, so shouldn't have been in his house.
You know how Facebook gives you those memories, right?
Yeah.
Well, I saw one, and it was a picture of David Cameron bursting through somebody's house. That Here's Johnny, right?
Yeah.
And it said, "Is this a spare bedroom?" And there was one where it was him, and it was reversing his resignation speech, but it was obviously fake. It was like, "I'm part of the Illuminati, I don't pay tax, and I'm an elf." Looking at Moss, it's handy looking at Moss. This ham is nasty, pa. Do you remember that time where you told me about the JT Machinima's Five Nights at Freddy's rapper and was singing the entire song to me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you know Ultimate Custom Night's free?
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? I've seen that advertised. I didn't know what it was.
It's basically Five Nights at Freddy's, but all the animatronics except a few. There's actually a really... Oh, and also the animatronics have voices, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Withered Bonnie, you blinked. You'll be happy to know Toy Bonnie does not have a voice. You'd probably want to punch him more if he did.
Wait, I'm looking at Ultimate Custom Night.
Pretty sure that's Freddy. Oh god damn it, you're Freddy! I finally beat Night 5 on Five Nights 2. There's actually this really funny line of Foxy saying, "Yeah, who touched me, bird?" I love Baldi's Basics, the bully. Give me something great. And there's also another voice clip from Crash 3 that people really like. And it's Entropy saying, "Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Give me the crystals." It's really hard.
I think my favourite one to play was the Sister Location Custom Night. That was actually really good.
I like Rockstar Freddy when you turn the heater on. He's like, "Please deposit 5 coins," and you turn the heater on. He's like, "You are attempting to trick Freddy." He actually does that. It's like, "You are attempting to trick Freddy." Like he goes like really high pitched.
Yeah. Although one thing I will say is like the voice actor for Freddy kind of went over the top. Like, it was proper like, no, it was trying to be too hard to be creepy that it's just really cringy.
Yeah, the nightmare ones are a bit over the top. There's like, "I am new." It's like, really. I like Dee Dee though. How unfortunate. Don't know why. Rockstar Foxy is my favourite one just because of the "Who touched me, bird."
Dee Dee, is that the little hand puppet?
No, that's the balloon balloon boy lookalike who pops up and adds a new competitor to the night without you asking her to.
No. On the I thought it was on
Vegetarian is a rank. What the hell?
The little pink puppet.
That's Bonbon, isn't it?
Man.
I think it is. Probably is.
You have to click her nose. Oh, that's disgusting.
We've just unlocked a thing called chocolate popcorn. That's great. Didn't even know that was even a thing.
What the hell? I'm watching video on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
They've got this guy blindfolded, and they're feeding him different chocolates and asking him what they are.
The hell?
But they've randomly they've picked up a piece of dog shit off the road. They feed him that.
No.
Wait, I'm gonna listen to it. Oh no, no, they're gonna do it. It's like really crusty and all.
No. Don't. Don't. What?
Oh my god, that was. He spat it out and was like, "What the fuck is that? That's not chocolate."
It reminds me of this video where this guy comes in and he's speaking, then he starts hitting himself in the face with a rubber, like the whiteboard rubber goes nah 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 nah.
Like goes, nah 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 nah.
Do you know what one of my favourite latest JonTron quotes is?
Go on.
"Phil, you make me angry, Phil."
I've not seen that one.
The flex tape one. "I sawed this bone in half."
Multiple layers were applied.
There's no way he did that with only flex tape.
So this bone. It's the bit where he's got that bayonet and he's just stabbing the.
Phil, you insane? Have you seen? I saw this YTP of Phil Swift, and he was like, he got the same boat, and he started firing like cannonballs through an actual cannon. I was like, "Phil, you insane? Like, what are you doing?" "Phil, you scare me, Phil." I saw this YTP earlier of Top Gear, where they put James May on Jeremy's hat, and it was like, "Richard wears a hat, James wears a different hat, and I wear a hat with James on it."
I love YTPs. My favourite one at the moment is San Andreas Volume 6.
Is that the I'm buried over there?
It's just that bit, it makes me laugh every single time.
Little people over there, Grove Street OG, I'm buried over there.
It's like, what is it? It's like, your sister's buried over there. Carl! Little people over there, Grove Street OG. My dick's buried over there. And I'm buried over there. Man, what the fuck? Just look, he's not there anymore.
I saw this Big Smoke verbose meme where it just went on for ages. He kept ordering different things. It reminded me of that SMG4 video where he's still ordering later on in the video.
Have you seen the video?
And Gabe's just
have you seen his longest or ever?
Yeah, my longest ever. Some of the best sentence mixing.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I think my favourite bit in the Volume 6 after that is the bit where he's knocking on the door over and over again, and he's like, Cal, hey, I'm over here, and it's like, don't you ignore me, come over here, and then he just starts breaking the door and he goes, I just fixed that door.
You remember that bully one you sent me where it was like, Milk, I heard the whole thing, you're expired. There was actually one where it was how Bully should have ended, and it was like he called out Gary, and Gary, like, his face like melted into him, and Gary was like flying away, and then at the end he was like, Smith, I heard the whole thing, you're expelled, and like it went on normally, and then he changed it. It was like this girl Zoe, she complained about Mr. Burton hitting on her. Burton, why he should be head of the school. And the guy named Peter Kowalski, good friend of mine, I hope he rots in hell. Pete, great idea. I like on that mission when Ernest calls him up like, Amigo, I need your help. He just slides onto the thing and goes, Amigo? I'm just toying with you, kid. And he does that weird motion thing.
Yeah. Do you still play Bully?
Yeah.
They're bringing out a second one, aren't they? Did they confirm it?
That's not been confirmed.
But it was.
They have actually, however, Silent has released a new patch update for it.
Ooh, maybe that's a good sign.
So like it actually works. It's not actually Rockstar, but I highly doubt they'll do it because they'll.
I had to install a silent patch for San Andreas because it wouldn't work above 60 FPS without being weird. Like if you play San Andreas above 45 frames per second without a patch, like you can't swim underwater for some reason. It just every time you click to go underwater, it just kind of like does this weird animation. It just flattens on the water and then like slowly floats back up until he's at the surface again.
I was doing a taxi mission and I saw this guy in the distance. His model was like stretched backwards. I was like, ugh. It's like The Sims, right? When like for some reason my Sims sometimes stand in awkward positions, and when they go to hug each other, their arms just stretch behind them. It's like, ugh. What is this? They got stuck in the room at one point. Yeah. Install that, install that, install that, install that.
It's the one where he where he installs that like body slam mod, you know, where they just pick him up by the legs and slap him. People, the entire town is just ghosts.
There's actually this.
The delivery from a ghost.
In my house, it wouldn't allow me to put a wall there, so people just kept walking into my house. So I put like a pig ornament there, and everybody's completely flummoxed by the pig and have no idea how to get around it.
It's like random people walking into your house. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, these people walk into your house, just go on your computer. Like, what are you doing? I remember this one time, this old lady walked into my house for no reason, and my wife beat her up.
Did you what? You just walked up to her and beat the shit out?
Okay, she started mocking her, so she beat her up and won easily. There's this guy called Lester Creep, who I made, who wanders around really weirdly, and I just use him to test mean animations. There's actually this really funny thing happened because like my son in the game, like he's called Leroy, and like it's really funny because he got stuck in the room. Everybody got stuck in the rooms, and Leroy was like, I can't get out, this desk is in the way. And the desk wasn't even in front of the door. Like, they all just got stuck. Because all I do is, like, Leroy goes to the park and just makes fun of Lester. And, like, on all of my characters that live in the house, there's loads of them, they all have, like, this moodlet that comes up every now and again, or Wim even, let's just make fun of Lester.
What is it, that me game?
Tomodachi?
Yeah.
I haven't played it in ages.
I mean, that game was fucking... Can you remember the stories you used to tell about it? The songs you made them sing?
Oh yeah, my Sims are singing, I will brutally murder everyone. I did this song with my in-game wife, and we were talking about cars we stole, and I was like... she was like, we legally acquired them. Because she was like, borrowed, and I went, legally acquired, that's right. And then Batman has a song, and he just goes, I'm Batman, I'm Batman. The entire song. Just
Seen a lot of gamers video on fucking Tomodachi Life, though.
Vinny did a series on Tomodachi Life.
Did he do a series? I haven't seen.
Yeah, Vinny did. I love Vinny's laugh.
Yeah.
Somebody made a series of Vinny's laugh assemblage, but they've deleted it.
Oh.
I love that. I think the best one is when he was doing the Vinesauce games repainted, and he was playing Galaxy, and he was like, "Wait, my Mia's Bowser," and the Mia went, "Oh!"
I love. I think one of my favourite videos on Vinesauce.
He dies laughing when Ralph appears in Peach's eye.
But like, you know, Varg Skeletor, Joel.
Yeah.
I loved it when have you seen his video on Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah. When he puts all those skeletons everywhere.
It's just the one where he's like, wait, this game has a multiplayer? And he's just like, wait, no, this isn't going to work. And he goes, oh.
And then the person in the park just spells out "suck."
Literally, like, as soon as he joins that server, everyone in the stream joins. So like, could you imagine? You've probably had this like nice server for years and years, and everyone's having fun on it. There's like 6 players, and they're all just having fun. Then one day, this new member joins, called Joel, and everyone's like, "Oh, well,
Joel?
we've got a 7th player." And then all of a sudden, 10 minutes later, member after member
Like the
joins.
bones.
Members join the server, and there's just bones everywhere. The fucking landscape's being changed. Could you imagine the administrators like, trying to stop them from joining? Just the bit where Joel sat there and he just goes, "No, stop it, stop it."
I've ruined this back.
It's just when the just watching things like get placed and then deleted and then like because the administrators trying to stop it.
I love the one where he's doing his own park, and he's like, "I'm hungry," and he puts him in the pit and he's like, "Let's see how hungry he's doing. I want to go home, but the music is nice here." Do you know that? Do you remember that old thing?
Sorry, go on.
Do you remember that old thing that's like, you wouldn't steal a car? There's one where it's a...
No, yeah, every time you put a DVD on.
Yeah, well, there's one where, there's 2 that I want to talk about. One of them is one where Kermit says, "You wouldn't download boobs again, Joel." And the other one was that IT crowd one where it's like, you wouldn't download a movie, and the FBI comes in and just shoots her in the head.
You wouldn't steal a police officer's hat.
You wouldn't go to the toilet in his helmet. And then steal it again.
Widowed wife.
And then steal it again.
The IT crowd was such a good series.
You know,
Watch it all the way through.
actually, it was my friend at college showed me clips of it.
Oh man.
That's the same. It's the same guy who left the classroom in a huff and then came back and was like, "I forgot my hat." Oh my god! Something really funny happened because like this guy always got really mad, and we were doing this spreadsheet thing, despite the fact it was supposed to be media studies, right? I don't know what we were doing at all, but like he got really mad because he did it wrong. Because first of all, we were supposed to call it Neil's work or something along that line, because our tutor was called Neil, right? And he cut.
Like when Josh Bingley he claimed Joe Shepard's work by writing his name on it because he couldn't be asked to do his own. Can you remember?
He's like this guy. He called his work Sonic.exe because of course he would. And then like what's really funny is that he got really mad because he did it wrong, and like he wrote on his work, he wrote "fuck off Neil" and put it in like massive letters, and then he stormed out, kicked the door. Like, he kicked the bin, like, almost knocked over the PC that I was working on. And, like, he stormed out, and everybody was, like, asking if I was alright. I was like, yeah, he didn't hit me yet. Because they genuinely thought he'd smacked me or something on his way out, but he didn't. I think the funniest part was just, I forgot my hat. Chocolatier. By the way, something weird happened in the library there, because at one point we were allowed to do anything we wanted, but that changed without me knowing. So I was on YouTube watching a GTA 5 video, right? On full screen. The library person blocked my computer. I was like, what the hell? So I went up to them and they were like, why are you playing GTA 5? First of all, why would I bring GTA 5 to school? Second of all, it's a Mac. Like, you can't play games on the Mac. What are you doing? Like, they only used Macs.
Oh, I don't like him already.
Do you remember that one where the guy's like, Macintosh computers are better than Windows computers? Stop it. Get some help. My favourite one of that is that girl saying, "Go country boy, stop it. Stop it. Stop it." And the other one is The other one is that guy on the train going, like he's like slamming his head into the wall.
You just remind me, have you seen that video where they're in like Russia and there's some guy stood at one end of a train, took the fire extinguisher and flew across the train with it?
What, really?
Yeah, it actually happened. Like he jumped on it and sprayed, and it carried him for like 10 seconds, and then he fell off it. Like literally, and some fucking genius. Guess what they did?
What?
Put Harry Potter music over it.
Do 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 do. It's like the ear rape version.
I'll link it to you now.
There was actually this. You know Russell Howard, right? He was talking at the floods and like some people did this, and he's like waterboarding, going, "Yeah, buddy."
I've seen that. I love Russell Howard's man.
And then he touched the food and he got a ball all over the food.
This is the one where they're on about massive flooding, and the woman stood in like the middle of a gale force, and she's like, "Oh, it's really dangerous. Stay inside." And there's like 3 guys just start like dancing behind him, just wearing shorts, like jumping around in water.
Don't swim in the sea. Oh, do you remember that one reporter who was in the middle of a hurricane and got smacked in the face by a stop sign?
What the fuck?
That actually happened.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna zoom in and screenshot what's been recommended to me on YouTube. It's just a picture.
I think what's really funny is, do you know the thing they do, right? Where it's like, well, I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it.
Look what just
Oh yeah, do you
recommended to me.
remember that video I keep sending you every now and again, where it's a guy who gets a plastic bag in the face? He's just like, I can't believe it. I think one of
The
the.
fact that he doesn't do anything to get rid of it, he just
Do you remember? Do you ever see that old meme where they're doing the Sky Sports? It's on Sky Sports, and the guy at the airport comes up behind him and goes, "I hate Iceland."
Wow. Well, look at what YouTube just recommended me. Look at the picture and then look at what it says.
GameSpot is live. Anthem multiplayer. Most insane teacher.
Conspiracy theories aren't true, and then there's just a load of there's just 3 things that don't even not yet.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
Go on.
It reminds me of, do you remember those that picture where it's like the bread and it's like a triangle? And I sent it to you on the email and you opened it and closed. You closed the internet every time you opened it. And then like you just went up behind me and just went, it went to my ear and went, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, like, because the internet, the blocking system wouldn't let me open it, and I was just like, oh my god, the FBI. The FBI didn't want me to see it.
Do you remember the time in DC where you badly edited a Fallout thing onto the thing, onto the shelf? Or that time where like we were all sat there, and then like
Harry Potter, and the first thing that came up was Harry Potter joins ISIS.
do you remember Illuminati assassination thing? 1v1 dance competition. K. It pronounced it Illuminati. Yeah, that time where in DC we were all sat together and Aiden had sweets, and then like this kid, like year 6 or whatever, came up to us and like,
I smell like
give me a sweet. No, you smell like wee and poo.
fucking brains.
Or when Mr. Brister, you just sat there working and then you hear ahem, and it's like knocking on the window, and all you can see is his head's
The fact
popping
that,
up.
like, there were like posters blocking his body, so all you can see is. Oh my god! Guess what the video's called?
What?
One of the videos of the fight extinguisher is called Vladimir Potter.
Oh, do you know what I found? Right, my brother's friend was streaming that Job Simulator VR once, and he sent me the link to it and said, "Oh my god, look at the chat. Mr. Wait had a YouTube channel and he commented you should be working."
Wait, he actually did?
Yeah, you're telling me that Mr. Wait goes to the trouble of making a YouTube account to find his students streaming and tell them to work? Like, what?
Look at the video I just posted to you.
Hang on a sec. I can't actually work.
And I'm-
Oh my god, that's actually really cool.
Right, here's another one.
That's actually really cool.
It reminded me of Harry Potter. This one just made me laugh because it's just funny. Harry Potter wasp.
Watch this video get copyrighted. It's actually really good. Oh boy. How about that Doctor Who thing where it's like, you're breaking and entering. What am I breaking? Sonicking and entering. One of my favourite Matt Smith moments is when he's introducing Amy, Rory, and River to the FBI and the White House, and he's like, "Here are my compadres: the legs, the nose, and Mrs. Robinson. I hate you." No, you don't. It's the way he says, like, Mrs. Robinson. River looks ready to smack him. That one time where she slaps him and is like, "Okay, I'm guessing that's for something I haven't done yet." Yep. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I like in the Christmas special with River where the 12th Doctor's TARDIS had a sign that said Carol singers will be criticised. Hot Sauce Hero, okay.
Have you seen those fucking GTA 6 fake videos? Where they're like, I got GTA 6 early.
Yeah, I wish I could make a video where it was just like GTA 5 but I'm holding a piece of paper that says GTA 6 and I'm like, guys, I got it early!
It's so stupid.
It really is. Lemon mist. That's a drink, lemon mist.
That doesn't sound...
Do I missed? I fired and I missed.
I'm watching a video of Trevor shoot rockets at Michael's house.
Stop firing rockets at my house!
I love how they added that in.
Do you know that Michael and Franklin actually have... not Michael, Franklin and Trevor have one? Yeah, like Franklin's like, hey, stop shooting my crib, man. And I remember Rocket, like, Trevor's the most calm one of them all. He's like, could you please stop firing rockets at my home, please? What is this, a verbose meme? Could you, a Homo sapien of the male gender? Yo, did you remember that Mr. Weight verbose...
Rocket-propelled grenades, also known as just rockets, abbreviated.
Do you know that Mr. Weight verbose meme I sent you in Facebook chat?
Yeah.
Read it out. Because it's great.
That was really good, actually. That made me laugh as well. Okay. Mr. Wait verbose me. Get out. I would like to request you to leave the classroom. I, an English teacher at the school of Sir John Nelthorpe on Grammar School Road 3, would like to request that you, a student, vacate the premises known as a classroom for the reason of you disrupting this lesson with your inadequate behaviour, in which I inquire you to do it in an irate manner, raising my voice to a higher volume than what is considered normal.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's good.
Well, how did they even start? Those verbose memes.
I don't know. But I like the Eat My Shorts one. I'm going to find that right now. Like, that's one of the greatest ones I've ever found. And I'll also read the Big Smoke one as well to end the video off. Eat My Shorts verbose. Right, and then I'll finish the video. Like, I'll finish the day. And then I'll read them off to finish the video.
Yeah.
Take order. It's Chuck Norris. This is the guy we tore into when he first came here. That character called Prudence is also still on here. Do you remember in the library when we used to play Uno and Owen would be like, "That's not right, you idiot," and throw them all at Danny?
Even if he did the right one.
Five Nights at Draft was the best. We're just going, and the librarian had no idea. Or when Jason walked in and got banned instantly. Or like that time where it was just quiet and then we hear like a bunch of banging outside, you and Jason just fall in on top of each other.
Why did Jason get sent out that one time?
He just walked in, he's like, get out!
I think it's because like one of us had messed around and she couldn't be asked for Jason coming in, so she's like, nope, get out.
Do you remember when like that kid in year 8 was like taking pictures of his friends, uploading to the computer, he'd go on Paint and like zoom in on their noses, and has science gone too far? Do you know that Cowbelly one, right? And comment awards. There's one called Text 2 meme, which is basically the same thing, and they read verbose memes really loud, like, get out, I would like to request you to leave the classroom. Like that. It's good. Wait. I don't like the way this vegan sausage thing looks. It looks really dodgy.
Vegan sausage.
Like, it looks mouldy. What is this? Oh, I think this sausage is mouldy.
See, if like vegans don't like people eating meat, Why do they parody meat by making fake ones? Why don't they just eat just vegetables?
Have you seen the one where they're like, how could you eat water? That's a fish's home.
How dare you eat plants? That's animal food.
Exactly. How dare you? There was this one. WWE did a mixed match challenge, where they teamed these male and female superstars in a massive mixed tag team match tournament. And for one of them, Jimmy Uso got paired up with his wife. And well, actually, no, wait, that one. It's not that's the one I'm thinking of. It's the one where Rusev got paired with his wife, right? And they were doing a dance where they're singing Lana is the best, Lana number one. And they left, and Daniel Bryan already is married to Brie Bella, right? And he was left going, Lana is the best, Lana number one. And he was like, wait, hold on a second, Brie's number one. They have a baby, and Brie was like, okay, so who's daddy gonna face at SummerSlam or whatever? And like she went up to the AJ Styles picture and tore it in half. Like, wow. It's good.
Oh my fucking god, what the hell?
Team Hell No came back and he was like, you're like a brother to me. You set your brother on fire. You tried to abduct my wife. And there was also one where it was like, July 20th, 2012. You called my house and did nothing but breathe heavily for 20 minutes.
Facebook loaded, but all of the icons are on the left side of the screen going off the screen. I've just sent you a screenshot. What the fuck?
What the hell's going on there?
Look at the bottom, it just goes, that's not an LED. This is an LED!
You call that a knife? This is a knife. That's not a knife, that's a spoon. Ah, so you played Knife and Spoony before. Nope. No. Do you remember when I used to just quote Chuck Conroy all the time, just go, no.
No. It sounds like Darcy.
No. Okay, so here's the Eat My Shorts one, right? Eat my shorts. Use your mouth and teeth to chew and swallow the lower part of my attire. Hello there, sir, madam, or whatever your desired pronoun may be. At this present moment in time, I would appreciate it to the highest degree if you used your incisors, canines, premolars, and molars to apply pressure on the garments I am currently wearing on the upper portion of my legs. After this, please continue to use the plethora of muscles within your throat and mouth to ingest said clothing whilst doing so in a hasty fashion for my utmost satisfaction. There was a John Cena one where it just said gone. There was one of Lincoln Loud, eat pants. There was one from Lincoln Loud from the Loud House. And the last one was just, I love my family. Oh, so here's the Big Smoke one. It's on knowyourmeme.com, but still. Let's see if just wait for it to open, then I can read it. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. I will order the number 9 twice, but once again, but larger, along with a number 6 with more than average dip, plus 1 number 7 and the number 45 twice, once with cheese and Macau and a large beverage. May I please acquire not 1 but 2 number 9s, as well as a larger version of the previous item I have ordered, and also including a product named number 6 with additional dipping sauce. A number 7 should also be added, as well as 2 products known as number 45s, and may one of them have a dairy-based product known as cheese on it, and to finish my order, a larger size drinking beverage. The food for which I shall be requesting right now will consist of a food you serve referred to as the number 9 of which... Yeah, the last one is a Homo sapien in my variety needs 2 number 9s, number 9 large. It keeps going on like number 45, 2 number 47, 745, 2 sodas 9s, and a number 9 large with Homo sapien cheese.
Homo sapien.
Yeah. Anyway.
Can you imagine if someone went up to like orders the fucking what they're just like I'd like a dairy-based product called cheese on it.
Oh, do you remember that thing where you told me they ordered nothing but cheese and that's all they got?
Yeah, on Facebook you can take away anything you don't like, so it's, you know, they'll do iPad things.
Yeah.
Just go in there and order what you want. So you order a cheeseburger, and if you don't want relish on it, you can take the relish off. But they went a bit stupid because you can take off the burger from it. So you can just have bread and cheese.
Here, have bread.
You can take off the bread. take off the relish, you can take off
Why?
the burger. So he went onto it, took everything off apart from the slice of cheese, and they just gave him a little take box. He opened it. There's just a slice of cheese.
Do you remember the McCum sandwich?
Oh, no.
Oh, and I also have.
The gangbang was going to be a thing.
Really?
That was a sandwich they were going to bring out, but then they got like told not to.
There was a. Do you know that fellas? Is it gay meme, right? Here's one. Fellas, is it gay to exist? Almost like, is it gay to be a human? I mean, you're literally a Homo sapien.
Wow.
Somebody edited the science book once at my old school, and it said speed of Ouija, like faster than the speed of light. And there was also this one where it was like, this was actually at Nelthorpe. We got these books from Baysgarth, so obviously, and this guy was holding a sheep, and yes, of course, it said sheep shagger, didn't it? And there was one where like this guy, they were looking at this thing from a table, and for some reason I found this one particularly funny, because it was like, he was looking at it and was like, let me see. Mr. Franklin used to get us to draw silly cartoon pictures, so I drew like the Tsar thing in history. I drew that, and it was like I drew the kids with no faces, and I put a message, like a little arrow that says Slender Kids. And one of them was like a futuristic battleship that killed them all. And I did one where the Undertaker was guarding the crops. I don't know why. And also, I recently found a WWF hack for Streets of Rage where you could play as Hulk Hogan, and every time he jumps, he goes, "Brother!" And for a throw, he goes, "Hulkamania!" And when he dies, he goes, "Hulkamania is dead!" But when you kill an enemy, instead of, you hear JR go, "He's broken in half! That killed him!" And when you die, as anybody other than Hulk Hogan, he goes, "That's it, he's dead."
Remember that YTP with the Incredibles where he like goes, "Oh, my back," and he snaps in half.
That one, though. So it's been 57 minutes long.
Oh shit.
So
That's a right return. So
well, you'll be back again one day.
I'll be back in another year. It's gonna be a year now. It's like the fucking summer holidays. I'm probably gonna be free quite a few days.
That would be cool. Imagine if we go through all the Papa skips. Can you imagine that?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll probably have to do like a video every other day or something. Tell you what, we'll do another one on Thursday if you want. If you're free, that is.
I mean, I'm free often.
Yeah.
Anyway, a ladder.